What's happening, guys? I am Highway to Hill, and these are my gloves. BBG full gauntlet leather racer gloves. So BBG stands for Biking Brotherhood Gear. So they make gloves, jacket, other riding gears, and also stuff like luggage, etc. Now it's a Chennai-based company. They have a store at Mount Road, and they also have an online store and then other dealers across various cities. So these gloves are priced at 4,500 rupees. It's a bit expensive, but this glove is of really superior quality. The leather itself is really premium, high quality leather. I'm not a leather expert, but still, I mean, you can touch and feel and see that the leather is of really good quality. And anybody that I have shown these gloves to, they completely agree that the leather is of really high quality. Now, the construction is also pretty solid, as you can see. And when you look at these gloves, I think these can easily last for around 4 to 5 years. I bought these gloves at the beginning of this year in January, so I've been using it for almost 1 year now, and I have had absolutely no issues. There is not much wear and tear. Only thing that the color, this was really bright fluoro color. As you can see now, this picture, I took this picture exactly after I unboxed the gloves, and you can see now, so it looks a bit dirty now. But I use a couple of things, to take care of my gloves. So one is this cleaning shampoo. You can use it for, as you can see, you can use it for colored leather textiles, etc. So I just use it to clean the gloves. And the other thing that I use, to spray inside, is this helmet spray that I have. So I spray, one spray here, just a small spray, so that there is no bad odor, coming from the gloves. So after 1 year of usage, yeah, it's got a little dirty. You have other colors also. You have a white, and then this fluoro green. There is a red, and I think there's also a black one. Now, the like I said, the construction is pretty solid, and some of the key areas where, uh, which will have more wear and tear, for example, this area where you would, use it to hold your throttle or the handlebar. As you can see, it has double stitching over here, and then again in these key areas you have double stitching. Even over here near the wrist areas you have double stitching. So it's quite solidly constructed. So on the knuckles you have these four carbon fiber protectors, and then the other piece of carbon fiber is here for the little finger. This is a full gauntlet. There is another version of these gloves which has a piece of carbon fiber over here as well, but this doesn't have this gauntlet is just soft. It has just soft padding, and then you have some rubber kind of a material over here. Now, these gloves are not your touring gloves. You can use this inside the city, in and around the city, for around 100 to 200 kilometers. I think it's pretty okay, because after that you will really feel that, these knuckle areas and these areas will start getting really red, and you will have a lot of discomfort. So definitely not for touring. It's just for, city, or if you're using it for track usage, you can use these gloves. Now, since these are not touring gloves, you will use it mostly in and around the city. So because of our warm weather, your hands can get sweaty, but I don't face this problem over here because of these three intake vents that are provided. Now, because of this, my hands are usually, they are pretty dry inside the gloves. I don't It doesn't get sweaty at all. And then you also have these rubber like protections over here. Now you have two sets of velcros. This is a thin strap over here near the wrist position, and then to close the full gauntlet, you have another this big piece of velcro over here. Now another really cool feature over here is this area. As you can see, this double stitched area over here, I don't know exactly what this material is. It's maybe cardboard legs or something like that. On top of this black this piece of material, you see this shiny imprint of the brand BBG. So now this thing is a little sticky. As you can see, it's a little bit sticky in nature. So what this provides is it really provides excellent grip when you're holding your throttle on the handlebar. So you can use your thumb and the webbing over here, your thumb, your webbing, and the index finger. You can use this really well to grab the throttle, and then you can use your other fingers to just operate the front brakes, for trail braking or something. Now, like I said, these are not touring gloves. I only use these gloves in and around the city, and I ride a bike. So I ride the Yamaha R3. Now the R3 is the power that it has, the power and torque that it generates is overkill for the city. So in the city, in dense traffic, I really have to be careful how I nudge the throttle, because in dense traffic, if I open the throttle a bit too much, I can I may be in trouble. So this part, this sticky area provides 100% control over the throttle, and I can use it to ever so gently nudge the throttle. And this might be even more useful on bigger bikes which are like 600 cc and above, where you really can't use the full throttle and just open the throttle, especially riding in and around the city. So this thing is a really nice detail by BBG, and it gives you 100% control over the throttle. So good stuff by BBG. There are also other small details. As you can see over here, exactly at the the wrist position, they have created like a elastic kind of an effect over here, so that it nicely snug fits and it grips your wrist. So that's another nice touch. So now initially when I got these gloves, they were it took me at least 2 to 3 months to break in these gloves. So like how it happens with your footwear, initially you buy like a leather shoe, it will have some discomfort, it will have some bite. So initially I did have that, especially in this area where these vents are located, and also in this knuckle area I had quite a lot of discomfort, and it would prick in certain areas. But the only way to get rid of this is to break in the glove, and the only way to break in is to use it every day. And within 2 to 3 months, also it was a little stiff because it's leather, so it was a bit stiff. So it's just something that you will have to get used to it. So another cool feature are these sliders on the gloves. So now in case you fall down, the tendency is to put the hand on the floor first. So what happens is your hand will not get stuck on the tarmac, on the asphalt, and what will happen is you will just slide. So when you slide, the chances of a a major injury, a critical injury, is reduced. If the sliders are not there, what may happen is your hand may get stuck on the tarmac, and it may bend in any direction and can cause a major injury. So really important safety feature over here. So that's it, guys. This was my review of the BBG full gauntlet racer leather gloves. I really hope you found this useful. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, I am Highway to Hill, and you ride safe.